What's going on, Throd Squad, and welcome back. So today is the day after I just did the valve cover gasket and the strut tower bar braces. So looking at this thing, it just annoys me because there's tons and tons of issues with this thing. The paint obviously is horrible. This blue doesn't match pretty much anything. This blue doesn't match anything. It's like a teal color, but it just bothers me. So today I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fix every single thing here. I'm gonna take apart the headlights. I'm gonna paint the front support, and I'm gonna touch up this front bumper as much as possible. This probably is gonna be a 2-day project. Probably gonna try to fix up some of the wiring down here. I mean, if you guys can see, it's all just loose and ghetto over here. So my first step is I'm just gonna take the radiator brackets off. I already unscrewed them, and I'm gonna set this back over here. I'm gonna unscrew everything off of here, take these caps off, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on sanding this thing down first. I'm gonna mask off this part only because it says Sir G on it, and I think this blue still kind of matches this blue a little bit, and I wanted to keep this. I think I might still try to mask it off and keep it, even though it's not gonna match 100%. But overall, we're gonna get this thing looking nice. So as I was taking stuff off down here, I was like, not connected to anything. So that was doing no good being down here. So I'm just gonna unscrew all the bolts. I'm just gonna disconnect all the clips for the headlights, so that way I can just take them right off, pull them right off. And then next I'm gonna take off the front bumper so I can have the whole front end taken off. So I was looking here at these little quick connects that are held on by zip ties, and I was using a razor blade right here to cut them off. And I'm pretty sure that was the only thing holding the front bumper actually on, other than possibly maybe one bolt over here, which, oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's not gonna fly with me, because that's not safe. It's literally being held on by 2 zip ties, guys. That is not safe at all. So now that I have this pulled off, I'm gonna take these headlights out. All right, so as far as taking the 2 top bolts off here, there's another bolt right here on the fender to take off the front headlights. So I'm gonna unscrew that now. And then slide that right off. And I'm gonna slide these right out, but I gotta disconnect some of the wiring on here first. All right, so I unplugged the 4 plugs that were holding on the wires, and as you guys can see, there's some ghetto clamps. It's like an alligator clamp on here. That's for the blinkers, but all this stuff, oh no, that's for the harness right here. So I'm gonna clean all this up and make it look a lot nicer and tuck it all out of the way so it's just not seen. But I'm gonna do that after I get everything else situated. So I'm gonna remove the other headlight right now. So this is the left ballast that was in there for the headlights, and then this was the right one that goes in here. But typically when you mount these on here, to give it like a nice look, what you'll do is you'll mount them like down here and screw them in, and you'll run the wires up and behind. But as you guys can see, this one was literally sitting in here like this, not bolted down to anything. And then this side right here, it was just sitting in here flopping around underneath this. So this, while I have this all out, it'll be nice and easy for me just to either throw a screw into the hole over there like that, or to create my own bracket to raise it up, because I would like to have it look a little bit more like it goes directly in versus crooked and slanted down. So I'll probably end up making my own custom bracket for that. And on that note, talking about the ballast, you guys can see we got wires right here, not connected to anything, with overspray on them. All this stuff can get cleaned up. We got stuff that's not bolted down that could easily just get in the way of stuff. Other other stuff wrapped around here, not connected to anything. So all this stuff can be completely gone through and taken out and removed. As well as I noticed over here when I was looking at the wiring, there's stuff that's electrical taped together, and you know, it just looks like a giant mess in here, and I just want to clean it all up, and I want to make the engine bay look nice again. So I'm gonna finish removing this headlight. You can see this wire doesn't even have electrical tape, and it was like just connected. So I'm definitely gonna clean all this up and get this all together. So as I got into it, like I was talking about, so this little harness that's ran out here and up in there, like I was originally talking about, had an exposed wire right here, and I'm pretty sure that's a positive feed. So if it would have just hit the metal or anything, it would have shortened out. So for temporary, I'm just gonna take this little clip that I have here, and I'm just gonna screw it over the top, and then, you know, just to clean it up just a bit, just to make sure that doesn't short out on anything. I'm not gonna go through all the wiring today, because that wasn't my original intention. My original intention was just so I could clean up everything and make it look nice. But I always start projects and then I get into them and they end up being a lot more than what I think. So I'm definitely gonna spend my time and do it all correctly. So I'm gonna get to doing all the electrical stuff. You guys probably don't wanna see all that boring stuff, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. All right, so right where we left off, we had this big old mess of wires that I just cleaned up and wrapped up together just to make it look a little bit better. But I noticed that this front end is not held on by anything. There's 2 wood screws down here, and it moves around, and it moves the whole radiator, everything. And there's like 1 screw up here maybe holding it on. So I grabbed a bolt that I have from my bolt kit. I'm gonna throw it in here, and I'm gonna actually push it in, throw a nut on there, and as you guys can see, it goes through there, and I'm gonna screw it on, and I'm gonna go through this whole entire front end. So I got most of the wiring cleaned up in here, tucked away. I pulled this whole entire rat's nest out of this side because all this could be eliminated because none of that was needed. Over here, I cleaned up all the wiring over here, just for now, temporary. I normally don't like to electrical tape and make wiring harnesses with electrical tape, but for now, since this is what I had, I did. So I even cleaned up all the exposed wires in here. So I wrapped them first, and then I rewrapped them around here the second time. So that should be good for now, just for temporary till I go through and redo all the wiring on here. But I used some butt end connectors on everything, some twist caps on ones I saw that were just twisted and open. So right now, I mean, this thing is, you know, it's not going anywhere like it was because I put a couple extra bolts in the whole thing. So we'll get on to the rest of it right now. I got the high temp engine paint that we used when we hydro dipped the valve cover and the strut bars. So what I'm gonna do is I already scuffed this up. I masked off like the little JDM stickers and stuff. So I just have it rough sanded just so the paint will stick to it. I didn't want to go too crazy and resand the whole entire thing. So I'm just gonna do right now just a light coat. I didn't want to get too much overspray, but I didn't want to mask everything off because I just wanted to be able to just get just this covered up. This stuff goes on thick. This is just a little light spray right here, and it's turned it all blue. So I think that's probably good for the first coat. I don't want to get any paint runs. How's that look?
Looks good.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Get the back side of it. Man, that looks good. I'll just get the back side over here too. Then this way, this stuff can dry. That looks pretty decent. Let's see if I can get in there. There we go. Right on. A nice little overlayer of this. There we go. Just spray a little bit more down here so I can get it.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Maybe a little bit more right here too.
Right there?
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'll let it dry.
Yeah. Looks good.
There we go. I think it looks good so far. It looks better. Once it turns into the full blue, it'll look just like the valve cover, and I think it'll look way better.
Yeah, it'll look really good.
I think we should get some white paint and splatter paint the front too. Should we?
I don't know.
We could. That'd be really cool. I think we should do it. I think we should do it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do the splatter paint. Is this?
Oh, that
looks
look good. The good paint.
Paint?
This is the good paint.
Is that okay if it gets on this?
I don't care.
Okay.
I masked everything off that I didn't want paint to get on. Dang, that's looking good so far.
I'm a pro splatter painter.
Yeah, you are. Man, this thing is gonna look so sick once it's done. Like, it already looks cool, guys. So we decided to throw down this blanket over here so we can ruin our driveway. But it is coming along so nice. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. I had to go wake Alyssa up from her nap.
Don't say that.
She's the best splatter plane I know her. Right? Splatter painter, I know her. She's the best splatter painter in the whole world. Hands down, right?
Yeah.
Guys, this turned out so good. Alyssa, you're the freaking best. Like, if you guys ever need anything, hit her up. She probably won't do it for you.
It's fun, so maybe.
If you guys throw in some money. Oh my gosh, but let's just take another look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. This just goes together so well. Just, oh my gosh, it's just so nice. This car is coming together so nice. Like, this goes good with the valve cover and with the strut tower bar supports. Like, this thing is just, it's just so awesome. Maybe I can get like a view of all of them. Oh my gosh. This just looks so amazing. Like, just look at like how nice this is. You just gotta look at it. Oh my gosh, this is just so amazing. This thing is coming together so nice. This build is just gonna be so much fun between us, right, babe?
Yep.
Because this is her and I's car. This thing is like something that we are gonna drive and we are gonna enjoy, and this thing is coming together so nice. So next step will be cleaning up this bumper and making this bumper look a lot nicer, because this looks like garbage. So, you ready for that? That's gonna be a tomorrow project. So we'll see you guys in a couple seconds tomorrow for us. So we're back out here. Today is the next day. Got an early start on the Integra this morning, and we're just gonna go ahead, and I already removed this sticker, so I'm gonna remove, or not this sticker, the masking tape off of this, and now I'm gonna remove the masking tape off the other sticker right here, because I just wanted to keep it, you know, as legit as possible. Wanted to keep all the Japanese writing on there and stuff, but man, doesn't that look good? Like, just having this blue right here, it goes good with everything. It just makes it look great. So I'm gonna get working on the front bumper now, and I got all the wiring done, so hopefully everything's gonna be all clean now. I'm gonna do a full entire video of doing a full wire tuck on the engine bay and removing a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys want to see that, better subscribe, so that way you guys can stay tuned and see it. So I brought the front bumper over here, and right now I'm not using my my sander, but I'm just doing it all by hand. This way I can feel how smooth it is, and I'm just gonna sand down all these areas over here. Continue sanding on this, get it all nice and smooth, and then I'm gonna do some touch-up paint on it, and we'll see how it turns out. So look who came out to join us. What's up, huh? Yeah, are you in your walker? Huh? Yeah. What's up, huh?
Hi.
How does the
Don't
front
mind
bumper look?
Sawyer's eye. He has a little boo-boo.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's how kids are. They walk, they trip, they fall on toys. All right.
The bumper looks good.
The bumper looks good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So I did a third coat on here, and it came out pretty nice. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but apparently I thought I sanded this all the way down, but there's still like a little bit. You can still see through it, but it looks a lot better. Eventually I'm gonna sand the whole thing down and respray it, because even over here, the people before me had just way too much paint on there, runs, spots, not prepped good enough. So I just wanted to clean this all up, make all the edges look nicer. So I think this looks a lot better for now. I'll probably will take it all down, sand it all down, and respray it like later on in a later date, but I'm gonna do it the right way this time with just ghetto spray paint just to touch it up. So we're gonna get back over to the car, see how it looks. So change of plans. I ended up painting the front lip, and it looks pretty nice. All right, guys, so I just skipped ahead. Didn't want to bore you guys with all the painting stuff, but it's all cleaned up now. I stole some hair ties from Melissa, throw it on here right now just to have it on there. It's sitting on here. Obviously, there was no bolts when I originally had it. I haven't put bolts in it. I'm waiting for the paint to fully cure and dry, so I'm just resting it on the car just so you guys can see. But I think I'm gonna save the headlights for the next video, because I'm gonna do just a full video on the headlights. So if you guys like this video make sure to smack that like button. If you guys are real want to make it to the end, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And if you guys haven't already entered into the giveaway, we are giving away a free GoPro Hero 7 as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So all you have to do to enter in to win is take a screenshot that you're subscribed, send it to us on Instagram at throttle_family, and we're going to be giving it away live on our channel once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we'll just take one more look at this, and make sure if you guys are already subscribed to subscribe, because I am going to redo the headlights, make the headlights a lot nicer. That's just going to be a whole nother video by itself, taking them apart so I can show you guys how to do it at home. So if you guys like this episode and liked how the paint turned out and liked how it all flowed together and the fact that I cleaned up some of the wires on here, make sure to stay subscribed so you guys can see the next stuff. Turn that notification bell on. And also, just to give you guys another heads up, we are going to do a wire tuck on here. So make sure you stay subscribed because that will be coming soon. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.